Paynesville Area Healthcare System serves the communities you live in. With medical clinics in Belgrade, Cold Spring, Eden Valley, Paynesville, Richmond, and Spicer, you are sure to find personalized care close to home. We truly are a small system with big services.
Staska, Superintendent of the ROCORI District, back with another update on our construction project, just to bring you up to speed on where we're at. We're just heading into the holiday break and the Christmas season, and so just giving you an update before we go on break here. We started today looking at the north addition of the high school. Lots of progress there since we last visited. Some of it not quite as visible, but some of it very visible in terms of progress. In the kitchen, a number of things have been happening. First, the freezer and refrigeration units have been put into the kitchen area so that, my understanding, again, they came in by 4-foot panels and have gone into that area, but nice to see that being put into place and being installed so that it will be ready to go. Second thing that's happening in the kitchen area is the laying of the tile, and we're actually watching them lay tile today and put that in place. Again, just talking with the folks that are putting it in, it's a very, very high quality, very durable tile that will be really good for the kitchen flooring all the way through, and excellent workmanship as it's going through. If you look at the lines, they're pretty straight, and it's a pretty impressive process to watch them put tile into the kitchen area and on the floor. But again, the tile also is designed a little bit different in that the preparation area is all one color as it's being installed, and in the serving area where the public movement is going to be, we have a little bit of a pattern to that with some red and black tile in place, and so we kind of mix it just to designate the serving area. But as we look at that, the other piece to the front part of the kitchen, or front or toward the commons area, the serving area also can be defined not only by the work on the tile, but also by the work that's happening above in terms of the ceiling and the grid work. Lots of progress again there. Last time I think that we were in was pretty open. The grid work itself was just being installed or just recently installed, and since that time it's been sheetrocked and painted, and it really helps to define where our serving area is. Again, we're excited about the progress in the kitchen simply because, again, our goal is to have our first meal served there at the end of April, and the progress that we see now certainly moves us toward that goal. Other parts of the north addition, as we walk through the different areas, quite a bit of progress in the gym since we last talked. The gym has been painted. Upper level is obviously red all the way around the interior of the gym at this point in time, and again, to reflect the ROCORI red color. There will be a black stripe installed just below the red color, and then the bottom part will be the gray that you see in the gym, so we're getting closer to a finished wall look in terms of the gym. Lots of things that probably aren't quite as visible that have happened in the gym as well. In the ceiling grid work, all of that's been painted since we last talked. A lot of things have been installed in there. The light fixtures have all been installed, and the sound system in the upper parts have been all installed. Neat thing about the sound system is that as we look at it, there are 45 speakers that have been put into place to cover the whole expanse of the gym. But a part that's not quite so visible in there is that each of the 15 sets of them over basically any of the individual courts as they're laid out, those 15 sets also can be independently operated. So we actually have 3 different sound systems within the gym, each of them controlling 15 of the speakers that's up above. The whole gym can hear the same thing, so all 45 speakers could be on the same system, or we can separate it into 1, 2, or 3 different systems within that. As we move through different parts of the north addition, a lot of, again, background work being done up in the upper part, a lot of priming, painting work going on in the locker rooms and the bathrooms, a lot of preparatory work still going in there. In the locker rooms, what we've seen are the walls are being primed at this point in time. Foundations are being put in place for the lockers, and so again, still preparatory work. A lot of the grid work is going into place in the locker room areas. The water for the fire prevention and all of those pieces, those have been the progress work in that part of the building. Again, not a lot that's visible, but when the project is done, a lot of that will be hidden, but it's all pretty essential in terms of the work that needs to happen in the North Addition. Grid work has been a good part of what's happened in the Commons area. As we watch and look around the Commons, you can see that the different features are being developed in here as well, especially with the overhead grid work. Windows have been pretty much installed with the exception of the east side of the Commons. Those east side windows probably will be coming in right after the holiday break. I know that we were waiting for the window structure itself to come in, but now the windows are here, all the structure is here, and so after we come back from the holiday break, the glass windows on the east side of the Commons will go into place. But in between, all of the glass work on the south and west part of the Commons area, that's all been put into place, and so we have windows above. The grid work below that and the sheetrock has been installed. As you can see, they're in the process of mudding that and getting it prepared to finish in that area. Some of the decorative work around the edge of the Commons has also been installed, and the sheetrock there, and so soon we'll see that being painted and being changed over into the decorative pieces of the Commons area. But even though they're decorative, they also serve a functional purpose in that a lot of the grid work helps to define, again, the hallway type area to the Commons. As the terrazzo comes in January and February, we'll also begin to see that, where the pattern in the floor will designate where students will be seated and where the hallway will happen within the Commons area to help with the flow of traffic. And so the grid work above and the terrazzo flooring and the design of the flooring will encourage traffic patterns and show where we intend for hallway and movement to occur within the Commons area. Last area in the North Addition to walk through is just district office preparation. And again, last time we visited, walls were going up and the studs were going in place to help define the rooms. Quite a bit of progress in that area now, as not only are the rooms being defined, but the wall structure to them is being put in place, the insulation, the sheetrock, and all the pieces to make the office areas very specific areas. And so again, in the district office area, we'll have a couple of reception areas at the outset to it, and then all of our business offices, our curriculum offices, our technology office, our buildings and grounds office, all of that located within that district office complex in the North Addition. As we look at the project overall, very, very pleased with it. All of our target dates are being met at this point in time in both the North Addition and the Middle School Addition. Project is coming along very, very well. Lots of good things happening. And again, with the updates, we hope that you're feeling informed about the things that are occurring. Just wanted to give you an update. Again, Scott Staska, Superintendent of the District, trying to keep you up to date on our construction project.